Alright, so today is Tuesday, and I'm going to start working on some of this. I'm just wandering around trying to find my spot. You know, where did I leave off? That's what I'm trying to work with here. I don't know what's going on too much because I don't know what Ray's doing. I don't know what he's accomplished with the servo board. Let's plug this in and turn it all on so we don't go dead in the middle of all this. Yeah. May not see anything, but at least I gotta get a new plug for that. Okay, so that's on. The battery's charging. I gotta get that charger back over in my part of town. However, the solar panels are keeping my batteries up. Right now they're on 13.8, but it's windy, so the wind turbine's going as well. Alright, so here's what I need to do. I need to find, okay, yeah, that's what it was. I wanted to check these. So I need to hook these up to power. So this one is on power, am I right? I am. And the next one is the ground. And the ground is on the ground. So, the battery is plugged in. Let's see. Oh, I have to replace the switch. I know that. Okay, there we go. Now I think those lights look a lot better than, well, let me see if I can show it to you, than that little plain, clear little light bulb in there that doesn't show much of anything. So I think those are going to look much better. Much better. Okay, so we have the lights. The lights are going to go over to this board here. Because I don't think, well, let's see. As much as I can get to work on here, the better off we'll be. Let's turn this on. Okay, this is on. Let's see, lights. Not that one. Horn? No, the horn doesn't work. I think those should probably. Nope. Okay. Alright, apparently none of these light switches work. Okay. So we have the main control here, which is antique. I mean, you can see just the way they... Don't get me started. I don't know why they even pay that kind of money for this thing. You know what? They probably had a lot of money in the budget that they had to use up. And this is what they do with it. Okay, so there's the eyelids, which are not hooked up. Okay, that's fine. See the remote for that piece, wherever the hell it went. It's around here someplace. Oh, here it is. See, this is the remote that goes with this other piece. We're going to take the bracket off it, and we're going to incorporate it right in here, so that it'll be part of. Actually, we can even put it right here if we had to. So, we're pretty well set with that. Now that's going to eliminate a couple of these buttons. I just got to figure out which ones we want to try to eliminate, which ones are working and which ones are not. Now here's the squirt. Now that's still hooked up over there. That should work once I put the pump back in. But, again, who knows? The blink. This is the beacon. You hold it up and the beacon spins. I have no idea what the blink is. Siren is up. Right lid. I'm thinking that's the right eyelid. That would be down. So that would open and close that eyelid. Sleep. I guess that would close them both. Horn doesn't seem to be working. They are center off and momentary, meaning you push it up, you let it go, it goes back to center off. Push it down, let it go, it goes back up to center off. So you got to hold it and then just let it go, so you don't have to worry about turning it off. However, the lights aren't doing much either, so we got to figure out what's going on. The lights will probably get hooked up to that. I can probably hook up the nav lights and the spotlight And I could probably even hook up the strobe light to one channel. So when you turn it on, the lights all come on. You know, I mean, hello, it's not a big deal. That leaves me with 3 other channels, but Ray needs one of them. So that leaves me with 2 other channels. So I have 2 vacant channels. That's what we want to figure out, what we're going to do. All right. Once Ray gets over here with the piece that he modified, it's good that I have Ray giving me a hand, because it just becomes more and more of a project as you go along. So by having him take a piece and go home and him be able to work on it, me kind of knowing what he's doing and he kind of knows what I'm doing, so we're not really wasting one another's time on a lot of this stuff. Now, here's a ground wire. Where's this ground wire go? I don't know. So let's get a black one. What did I just do with them all? I wrote them all over there. I did. I even brought over the wire that I put together the other day. I did. Okay, so here's a big old black one. Let's see what this one does. Let's take this and go to here. That's, yeah, that's ground. Let's put it there. Now, does that do anything with it? Any kind of power anywhere? No squirt, no that, no that, no that. Okay, so that wire doesn't seem to be doing anything. That's probably why it was just hanging there. So let's trace that wire. This big old black wire is actually tied in with a blue wire, a brown wire. So where's that brown wire going? Okay, so we got a brown and a black right here. Okay, so let's hook up the black again. Come on, where'd it go? Okay, now oh, here's the ones I just made up. Okay, that one's hooked up. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so let's hook this one up. Okay, so we got a brown one, and we got a black one. Okay. Now let's try it. The brown's got power on it, I do believe. Okay, squirt, I know that's not going to work because it's not in there. Left eye, that's not going to work because the servo's not in. Beacon, that's not going to work. Well, it could have worked. That's the rotating siren, no. Left eye, right eye, no. Sleep, no. Again, no servo. Lights, no. Horn, no. Bilge, no. See, we're not going to use the bilge either, so that's one that we can utilize someplace else. Okay. So, we got to figure out where that black and brown wire go. We do have power on everything over here. We got charge on, we got the switch on. I hate keeping the switch on. I can probably work around that. Let me see. Well, I guess, no. Yeah, that switch is being fed right there. But I can bypass that. I can. With another jumper. And go right to the battery. Yeah, I don't want the whole board activated while I'm doing this. If something falls in there or shorts out, the whole board is going to go kaput. And I don't want to see the whole board go kaput. I'll put you up here. Now what? I mean, this is constant with me. That's why I can't get anything done. Okay, this guy is not going to happen. I am not going to deal with this guy. All right. There's a real estate agent here in town. He actually lives right around the corner here. I can walk to his place in 2 minutes, his house. And he called me a couple of times about classes, because when he drives by, he sees my van, calls me, and I told him, I gave him all the rundown, and he wants to do a private class, So I said, well, let me know what's good for you. So anyway, he calls me up and he says, I want to make the appointment. Let's make it for next week. This was last week. I said, okay. I said, it's got to be a weekday. He goes, well, I'm a real estate agent, so I can book my time as needed. Fine. I says, however, make sure you know what you're doing. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, this is the right one. So I did have the right one there. I said, because I'm going to have to... Anyway, make a long story short, we made an appointment for Friday for him to take a private class. Oh, come on, give me a fuck. Excuse me, guys. Alright, anyway, he's canceling this Friday. Now, I really don't mind, but when I make plans, I make plans, and I'm used to, okay, people have things that pop up. I understand that. But when you're telling me that you're in charge of your time, and this is the time that you're good for, and I had already told them that Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesdays are always best for me with the club. I says, however, Thursday and Friday, and if I had to pick one of those, it would be Friday. He goes, Friday's the one. Friday's the one. He said, that's the one I was thinking of. He said, fine. So now he wants to make it next Friday. So I just told him I'm charging him $25 for the cancellation. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's not a problem if you don't show. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Alright, so I turned off the switch. Those lights are off. Where does this brown wire go? That's what I want to know. Where, oh where? Let's get rid of all these stupid wire ties that are in here. I mean, I can understand what you did here, and I appreciate it. But right now they're getting in my face, and they're stopping me from searching wires. If I was able to get to the other ends, that wouldn't be too bad, but I really can't. Okay, now, where are we? Let's find those two wires. Okay, here they are. So where are they going? It's really out there. You hear it? And I know we got power because the blue lights are coming on. Okay, so now this one goes down. Down where? Where does the brown one stop? Oh, okay, wait a minute now. That goes here. Get rid of that other wire tie. Well, there's two more of them here. I mean, these are good. This is a good idea. I can't knock them for the wire ties. They're actually the wire ties with the little holders, so you can double side tape the holder down, and then the wire tie goes through it. These things. I mean, it would, I agree with that. I'm not a total monster here. I just can't agree with stupidity. Especially when you should know what you're doing if you're building a $12,000 robot. Okay, so there's the wire. So where does that go? That goes up here to this. Okay. So this goes to that. Ah. Okay, so if that goes to that, let me get a jumper and put power on right to that thing. Where is it? Not that one. I need another one. There it is. I'm going to bypass that. Right to the battery. I'm planning on it anyway. Okay, now this one goes over to there. So I don't want it to backtrack. That's the problem. So oh, I know what I can do. I can pop this fuse out over here. Yeah, let me talk. Let me pop out the fuse. It's cold out there. And, well, it's cold, but it's the wind that's making it cold. Okay, so there's the fuse. That's out of there now, so I don't have to worry about it backtracking. Okay. So we're going to take that. We're going to run this over to here. Where's that one go? Yeah, let's take this one right here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right, now what? Now what do I do? I have no idea, George. We have a brown wire and a black wire. I still don't want the black. And let's tie this one up to this one. And this one should give me, well, it should give me, and it's not giving me. Okay, so why is that? Should be giving me a wire. A power. It should. And it's not. Do I not have a good wire hookup over here? Let's see. Oh, now we do. I think. Yeah, but that light's still not coming on. So we're going from there to here to here to here. Let's clip this to there. Nope. Okay, so why isn't that power coming on? We should have power at this point. This is connected to ground. We got a good ground here. Yeah. That's connected to that. So where are we losing? To it. Well, let me do this. Let me get my little test probe. And if this doesn't tell me much, then I'm going to have to go to the meter. So let's put this on the ground. Okay. Now let's put this over here on power. Okay, so we have power. Okay, that power goes to this power. No, it's not. Okay, so we're losing it here. So how are we losing it? this one. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. See the light? Okay. Put this right here for now. Let's get this out of the way. So we can see what's going on here in the video. Alright, now, I don't know, I'm sure you can probably see that light going on and off. Where it is, right here. So that's on, that's off. That's on, that's off. Okay. Now let's make sure the charger's charging. It is. Okay. So we're all set with that. Alright. So I gotta mark that one. So let's find my pen. And let's start marking this one under notes. Okay, twisted brown and black. Okay, this is the top.